Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another conspiracy reading. This time it's on Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis. Was it real or was it not? So if you haven't seen my video that I've done on the Bermuda Triangle, I'll put a link to it up here. A lot of people said that they think I touched on Atlantis. And so I haven't done a reading directly on Atlantis, and I figured I might as well do it now. So I guess we'll kind of see what I pull here and what, if it was real and if it was what it was. And maybe it still exists. Who knows? So remember, these readings are all alleged for tapers only. And let's get started. Now, for the picture I use, the girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't. But remember, if you like these, you can always join my YouTube memberships. It's a $5, $10, and $15 tier. Get access to exclusive pick a card story times. You can win a reading from me. I've been uploading a lot of story times about my dating life. So, all right. So let's see if Atlantis was real. Remember, these readings are all alleged from tapers only. Oh. Okay. So right off the bat, the Seven of Swords is about a victory after a very long battle. So I can tell you that I know a lot of people say that there was like a bunch of like fighting and there was a fall of Atlantis. I do think that there is some accuracy to that. The Seven of Swords is about being victorious after a battle, though. So to me, there's some sort of fight to survive. The Strength card on the other side of this is about a vulnerability. So for me, there has to be some sort of continuous attack. So I don't know if Atlantis was always under attack, or if there was, whatever this was constantly a target or a focus. But I'm just seeing someone consistently being attacked. The Two of Swords is about a separation because we have no choice. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a civilization constantly being under attack. It would be like if you were in the center of an ongoing battle. So if you've ever played like a board game and you're stuck in the middle and everyone else just constantly attacks you because you're in a bad position, that's what I'm seeing right now, is like a civilization that's in a bad position, that is always in the crossfires of everyone else's drama and everyone else's fighting and is always under attack. It's like if everyone had one natural predator and your natural predators were everyone. What's interesting here is the Two of Swords says there was a split. So in order to survive, I see this civilization splitting in two. And I think this might be why we see Atlantis underwater. It seems like whatever was a part of this was split in two. One was here and one was here. So I don't know if one was on land and one was underwater or what case may be, but there was an absolute split down the middle. Huh. Yes. So the Emperor is about someone in charge. The Three of Pentacles, it's like business as usual. And the Nine of Wands walking on eggshells. So there's a tough decision that needed to be made. And a splitting. I still see the splitting. Excuse me. It's almost like I have no choice and I'll come back for you. That's kind of the energy that it feels like. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go. Like, that's the vibe. It's like, I have no choice. We'll come back for you. There's some sort of weird, like, I have to let this go and let them figure it out. We have to separate. I don't know what that means. Because the Ace of Wands, return of old. So it's like, I'll come back. The Knight of Swords, I'm going to help you. I'll come back. The Knight of Wands, I just have to go and get something. I have to go and do something. So there's some sort of battle to survive. Now, mind you, I have no idea. I don't know anything about Atlantis. I was never really obsessed with it. I have no idea. I have no backstory to this. So if this is, something that you already know, I'm sorry. If it's new information, you're welcome. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why I've never been fascinated about Atlantis. I just don't care about it. So the Four of Wands reverse, again, that's the destruction of a home. The Eight of Wands is a slow process, though. So it's a slow process of sort of of evolution. And I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, too. So it's almost like, it would be like if the king had to leave the queen and the queen had to rule. I'm also seeing a discrepancy between men and women here. I don't really get it, but I feel very much a divide between men and women. It's weird. I don't get what that means, but there's a massive divide. It's like if I put all the women here and all the women here and all the men there, like separated. It's weird. I don't get what that means. because I'm feeling a very strong feminine energy and a very well, the masculine energy was strong, but it got weaker, and then the women rose. Do you know how there's that theory that there was like Valkyries that were only women? That's the kind of vibe that I'm feeling. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. It's like I see a ton of very strong, powerful women. There's an energy here that's all female. And there's a ton of women. And then I feel men, and I'm not saying the men didn't have positions of power, but they're weaker energetically than the women. I don't get it. That's weird to me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Because like I can see the feminine energy just like taking over. But I'm also not seeing contention between the two of them. I don't see fighting between the two of them. So I don't get it. I don't know what that means. Yeah, the Six of Cups is reversed, the Hermit's reversed, and the Hierophant. I definitely see an issue with carrying the bloodline forward. I don't know if that's an issue with reproduction or if it's an issue with evolution. I think it's more evolution based. Hermit reversed and the Hierophant, they could not adapt to survive. There's an issue with evolution / adapting to survive, and I don't know what that means. Chariot, Page of Wands, and Three of Cups. Why did nobody want to help them? I'm very confused. I don't see anybody wanting to help them. The Page of Wands and the Chariot is like, oh yeah, whatever. It's almost like they were sitting on something valuable. And so because they were sitting on something valuable, they didn't want to help. Nobody wanted to help them. It's like having no allies. I really see them like, it's like they were constantly under attack or something. Queen of Swords, Death, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's weird. Because the Three of Cups is like a jealousy card. So you have something that we desire. You are able to do something that we wish we could do. I see their numbers dying off for sure. Eight of Swords reverse, a victim of the circumstances, their location, and also a victim of some form of evolution. Five of Swords reversed. It's all the little details. Okay. I'm going to say something and you guys are going to think I'm crazy. I've done a lot of reading on aliens and the moon and shit like that. And I've seen a lot of stuff where I see like species run and escape because they can no longer exist resource-wise on the planet. And I'm seeing an escape route and I'm seeing a rehabilitation. So Hangman, I don't want to let go. Page of Swords, constant fighting, have no choice. Judgment card. Others are not helping. There's no rallying of support. Our numbers are dwindling. To me, there's an escape plan, an escape route. And so it's like if I were able to jump into a portal or something and live somewhere else. I just see an escape hatch. So I don't know what that means. Like I said, I don't know if that means they found some sort of portal. I don't know if they were able to go into another dimension. I don't know if it was just they went to a different planet, or I don't know if they just inhabited another section of the world or something and then died off. I don't know, but I'm seeing an escape hatch. So I don't know. I don't know what that translates to. Perhaps someone who's a little bit more researched into Atlantis can explain that to me. Five of Pentacles reversed, Star reversed, and a Two of Cups. What I will say is that I don't think. Here's what I will say. For some reason, they were able to do things that others couldn't, or they had something that others wanted, or that they couldn't. And you know when you're almost too smart for your own good, or I guess maybe you would say like too advanced for your own good. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like when you're ahead of the curve, everyone can turn on you. And so do I think that this was an advanced city? Yes. Do I think that that's something, but do I think that it was advanced in the way in which you're envisioning it? No. Because it's not like they were advanced for war or protection. It's not like they were advanced for like knowing how to survive. Because the Five of Pentacles, the Star reverse, and the Two of Cups tells me like, I'm going to tell you what I see. An advanced civilization is a peaceful civilization. And a peaceful civilization does not know how to defend itself and can sometimes be naive to others' intentions. And they could sometimes let bad inside. So for me, I don't think that I don't feel like whatever this is that I'm tapping into is something that was aggressive or dominant. It's like the peaceful middleman that gets, it's like, don't shoot the messenger, but they did. You know how sometimes people just automatically hate the pretty girl and they assume she's a bitch, but sometimes the pretty girl is just trying to help, but they end up shooting the pretty girl, shooting the messenger, getting rid of the pretty girl, hating on the pretty girl. That's what it's giving. It's like Atlantis is like the pretty girl that everyone just assumes is going to be a bitch, but she's actually really helpful. That's the vibe. That's the energy, obviously. You guys are going to roll your eyes when I say that, but I'm trying to give you a metaphor so you can feel the energy I'm feeling. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. The High Priestess is reversed. They totally ran out of resources for sure, and there's some sort of issue with the way they survived. So I don't know if they actually were mer people or not, but I can tell you there is something with evolution and the change in the environment. The King of Cups is upright too, which makes me feel like they weren't able to ask others for help either. Because the High Priestess is reversed. They don't really have anyone they can trust. Devil reverse, Four of Cups. Oh, something helped them. Something helped them escape. Four of Cups reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the Devil. Something helped them escape. I do think that they were a little bit of their own undoing. The Ten of Swords is self-sabotage. Yeah, a lot of bad decisions, a lot of risks that didn't pay off. I just don't think, it's like if someone is very naive and doesn't know how to play the game, that's kind of what I'm feeling. And so someone I definitely feel like interference. I don't know if it was aliens. I don't know what it was, but I feel something not of our world helped escape. Like, if you think about it, there are depictions of gods and stuff that we've always seen in, like, hieroglyphics and things like that. And there clearly was something visiting Earth constantly. It's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Where it was, like, something visited and was like, let's get you over here. But I also feel like they were duped by something too, because I'm also feeling like perhaps something nefarious tried to help them, but had bad intentions. See, this is where I'm confused, because I do see someone helping them escape, but I also feel like something lied to them and promised them to help them, but caused destruction. So I'm not sure if there was a darker entity or something that like trapped them somewhere. Because I just feel like they were bamboozled a lot. I'm feeling a lot of bamboozling, they're easy to lie to, and it's easy for a darker entity or something to get involved. This is very complicated, and it's very difficult for me. I'm sorry if this reading is confusing, but it's very difficult for me because it's like this, they're like fragile babies. I don't feel like they would hurt a fly. Like, this is the type that wouldn't even know how to kill, they wouldn't even know how to hunt. Like, that's not what they do. They're so naive. The moon is a lie. The tower is destruction. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. No, 2 of Wands, you cause more problems. So it's like something was like infiltrating from the inside out and gain their trust and fuck them over. I wonder if they got caught in another intergalactic war. There might have been 2 feuding sides that used them. Maybe they had an ability or they had something that was valuable that other intergalactic beings or something else were fighting, and they used them. Because I feel like they were a part of someone else's war. I keep hearing, I'm seeing like the Settlers of Catan board game, and I'm seeing them stuck in the middle, and I'm just seeing like other people's battle. They're in the middle of other people's battle and getting used because of that, and collateral damage in that. And then that's it. That's all I get. I definitely think something escaped. Some of it escaped, but I don't know how much. And I don't know if it's in this dimension or not. That's it. That's all I get. I don't know. That's all you get. I don't see anything else. I will say it's a very strong female presence. Very, very strong female presence. Like, super strong. And it's weird. I do feel like there was a leader, but I feel leaders. I feel like there's like a round table of like 5 women. And there is a man in charge, but not really. It's weird. I don't know what to tell you. That's it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm picking up with something crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. You let me know. Do I need a part 2? Hey, if you're like a super stan of Atlantis, give me some info in the comments down below, and if I can, I'll do part 2 with what else I know, if I can. And maybe there's not enough information. I don't know. So remember, if you like those, you can always join my YouTube memberships. $5, $10, $15 tier. You get access to exclusive pick a card store times you can win a reading from me. Follow me on my socials: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite, everywhere. Subscribe down below. I love you guys. Bye.